the good word, friends, and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Theta Emerald Randomizer Soul Link with our good friend, partner in crime, just Jershin.
Hey guys, I'm just Jershin Terter. I was thinking about this yesterday. We're officially over halfway through our Theta Emerald playthrough.
That is amazing because I feel like we should have lost a lot more Pokemon than we have at this point. We have lost a lot, don't get me wrong.
There's been some heartbreak.
Very much so, but the fact that we're still standing here today with 4 Pokemon on our team and hopefully more after today's episode, things are definitely looking up. So in the last episode, if you haven't seen it, by the way, go over to Just Jershin's channel, link in the description below, where on Friday, we stepped into our dad's office at his gym and said, you know what, Dad? Tired of your crap. And then we walked in and tired of not being at home ever, just me and Mom, and we stuck it to him. We did.
Yes, we did.
And we also took a 5th gym badge right out of his hands as we walked out, triumphant. And now, in today's episode, we are going to, I don't think we've done this in a couple episodes actually. Well, we did one encounter and unfortunately it was not nothing that came to fruition, but we do have 2 encounters today. Down below to the right of Dewford, I believe, is Abandoned Ship, Route 108.
Yep.
And we're gonna fight a lot of trainers along the way because we know that the ROM is just gonna keep getting harder, so we need to get them levels up.
Absolutely, we've been running into some scary Pokemon the past couple episodes, and not that our team of 4 isn't quite cutting it, but I would love to get up to a team of 5 before we get a little reprieve here. Gyms 4 and 5, they kind of throw at you right back to back with not a lot of breathing room. We got a little space here before we got to go head to 4 Tree City, and a couple encounters. I'm hoping we can, out of the next couple of episodes, round out the team a little bit more.
Speaking of the team, and speaking of what day it is as well, today is Monday, but you know what's on Monday. It's Meet the Team Monday. So why don't we take a look, shall we?
Favorite part of Monday.
Absolutely. We get to take a look at the team that somehow has survived up to this point. A couple of close calls, a couple of other close calls that turned out to be a little too close, which is why we're down to 4 right now. But let's start off with what I would consider to be, I guess, the new MVPs of the team. I don't know if we've declared another MVP quite yet, but I would say if we were going to hold like elections for Meet the Team candidates, this would be the strongest case. Sonon the Greninja is going to lead it off with Protean. I mean, that's all I have to say right there. That's like instant MVP status if we're being honest. Hardy Nature, so no boosts in stats, but that's fine. We got Low Kick, Scald, Acrobatics, and Feint Attack. It's going to be awful hard to beat. I'm sure there's other coverage options out there, but this is a pretty good start.
It's a pretty sick Pokemon, and it's a pretty sick pair. We got 2 fully evolved starters here. Sonon, the Greninja, linked with Kilauea, the Typhlosion, with Flash Fire, with a boosted special attack nature, which is proving very beneficial.
122, is that what that said?
122, It's beautiful. These lava plumes are hitting pretty hard, along with Rock Smash. Unfortunately, he's the only one that can learn Rock Smash, so had to teach him that. Extra Sensory for a little bit extra coverage, and Flame Charge in case we want to get a little speedy.
Man, that's like lava boom and extra sensory with that special attack you got rolling there.
Oh yeah.
Next pair up, we have Wick the Garchomp. Don't kill any dogs in front of this thing or you will die. That's pretty much it. Rough Skin, hurts to touch, famous Madonna song. I'm sure that's got to be the name of it, right? Anyway, nature kind of stinky poo-poo, but that's all right because 129 attack is very, very nice. We got Fire Fang, Dragon Rush, Sand Tomb, and since we can surf now, as you guys saw in the last episode, we have Surf on Garchomp.
Beautiful, and Wick the Garchomp is linked with Caggiano, the Volbeat, Bug type with Swarm. Also not a super exciting nature here, boosted special attack, and even with the boost, it's still half of our attack, which is a shame. But the attack stats coming in pretty clutch for a little Volbeat here. Bug Bite, T-Wave, Play Rough, and Thunder Punch for some nice coverage on this little bug.
Yeah, so we had our possible MVPs we were looking at. This is now the longest tenured pair on our team. As you can tell on the top of the screen, I've been kind of squishing Mons down as they fade away, and these are the ones that have been here the longest. They're at the front of the pack. That's gotta mean something, right?
Yeah, I think so.
On to a fairly new pair. Actually, this is the newest pair that we have here. We have, I regret the name that I gave this. I think I was just fresh out of nicknames. I caught it with the Great Ball, so I called it Great. Great the Aurorus. But what is even better than great is its ability. Boy, do I love me some refrigerate.
I didn't realize it had refrigerate. I thought it had
yeah.
snow warning. That's amazing.
I love it. Another neutral nature, which is a lot better than the natures I've been getting with most Pokemon, so I won't complain about neutral at all. We got Discharge, Freeze Dry, Thunder Wave, and Ancient Power. So we got our status back after losing Sleep Powder, so hopefully these encounters coming up, I can set up with Aurorus and be good to go.
Nice. Yeah, we've got our, what's the name of this dinosaur? Like a Brontosaurus, a Brachiosaurus?
Yeah.
I love dinosaurs.
We got the herbivore
so I should
pair.
know this. Yeah, we got two big, I think in the Land Before Time, they just called them long necks. We've got the long neck pair here. Great, the Aurorus is linked with Sauron, the Meganium. Back in the flesh for our Pokemon Red 721 playthrough. Unfortunately, it's got boosted speed, which isn't the most exciting, but it's still tanky even with that negative defensive nature. Ancient Power, Petal Dance, Reflect, and Giga Drain to round out the moveset.
Like you mentioned that they're like land Before Time, but let's just hope that neither of them are a mother.
No!
Anyway,
Littlefoot.
let's get to the final pair, which I was looking at, like you already knew when they evolved and I forgot. Level 54 is how long we're gonna have Finster the Vullaby with.
Disgusting.
I can't wait for a Mandibuzz, assuming we get to that point, with big pecs to prevent defense loss, because when it's just a tiny little baby, you're gonna need every bit you can get, and the fact that it's got a plus defense nature is pretty nice. Minus special attack stinks, but that's what we got Nasty Plot for, to kind of help boost that up wherever applicable, which is nowhere. Actually, well, with punishment, I thought it was supposed to be, but I found out that that was not the case, because I Nasty Plotted use punishment and it did like nothing. I don't know why.
Yep.
But it's got Foul Play and Pluck. Foul Play is a nifty little move to have, so Finster might come in clutch here and there.
Yeah. And Finster is linked with Tumble Drum, the Wigglytuff, with Competitive, which is exciting. It will be exciting eventually. Its moveset kinda gross right now. Echoed Voice, Strength, Attract, and Gyro Ball.
Oh, icky poo poo.
Thankfully, Wigglytuff can learn a lot of TMs. Unfortunately, we just don't have very many good TMs yet, but I am hoping that as we continue this playthrough in the upcoming episodes, I'm hoping we can snag some decent TMs that aren't pure garbage.
That would be phenomenal. That is the one bad thing about when we tried to randomize this ROM, was we couldn't do that. But
yes,
that's, you know, it could be worse, because when we do randomize TMs in most games, and any of you veteran nuzlockers out there will completely understand this, because when you do randomize TMs, unless you click like the no crappy moves option, if there even is one, you wind up with a lot of bad stuff throughout. Like
just statusing moves, pretty much.
Yeah, like you might get lucky and get some banger move like Thunderbolt, but a lot of the time you still wind up with like Tail Whip, Splash, I don't know, just name any bad move, and that's what you usually wind up with.
The amount of gross moves in the game severely outnumbers the amount of awesome moves, so it's not super exciting.
But speaking of the opposite of gross, Josh and I had the foresight to pick up some Super Repels, because we're not about that action. We got things to do today. We'd rather fight the trainers as opposed to the Pokemon out here that want to ruin our day. I mean, unless it's shiny.
We got a lot to do and not a lot of time to do it in. Oh, these guys are kind of high leveled, huh? This thing's 39.
Well, Thunder Punch away, babe. You're good.
Kind of frightening. It's quite effective, so I'm not too scared, but the level is a little concerning. This definitely makes me glad that we're doing this instead of running to go do the next area. The next area is probably even higher.
Yeah, we're gonna need levels. I gotta outspeed even a fast Sharpedo. I'm 3 levels higher. That's what I thought.
Oh, baby.
Take a foot to the face.
So good.
Right in the middle of that yellow X on your forehead.
I would love Greninja even more. I did love Greninja even more until I realized that scarf is its tongue. For whatever reason, that lowered my enjoyment of that Pokemon a couple stages, but it's still pretty cool.
Yeah, it's like all you can think about is like it's just his flappy tongue, like just flowing in the wind. It's just like
exactly.
And it's just, sorry for the ASMR there if anybody heard it, but it's all I can think about too. I mean, it looks cool, but when you think about it from a biological sense, you're just like, I don't know, what if you saw a Greninja in real life and it was doing that and it was just running along? It would just be leaving like flecks of spit as it runs along, just splashing everything it comes across.
Yeah, and that thing's gotta be, ooh, I've been sucker punched, don't kill me.
Just saliva crop dusting of sorts.
That thing's gotta be, you ever like sleep with your mouth open and you wake up the next morning and your tongue is like shriveled like a dried sponge that's been sitting next to the kitchen sink for too long?
Yes.
If that thing's just outside of its head constantly just gathering air, it's gotta be crispy.
Yeah, it's like most of the time when I wind up sleeping on my back, yeah, it's like, because I'm a bad snorer too. Like, it's certainly developed over time just because I'm not super overweight, but like I imagine it has something to do with it, but probably something I should see a doctor about if I'm being honest. But yeah, there's like every once in a great while I'll wake up and just like the inside of my mouth is just completely dried out. Like it's like I feel like an antique, I guess, or a fossil would be a better.
It's not fun. Yeah, I also have that problem. I don't always sleep with my mouth open. There's just like random times where I'll wake up at 3 a.m. and I'll be like, I can taste like the desert somehow inside
death.
my mouth. So I've just started keeping like a big old glass of ice water on them. Or this guy right here, actually. This guy sits on my nightstand every night. And sometimes, I'm sure Maria can attest to it because she's probably been woken up at 3 a.m. to... I should not do that on the camera, actually.
But I feel like a lot of people can relate to that because I've been doing the same thing lately. I mean, most nights I actually do just sleep right through, but every once in a great while I feel like I do need to get up and just go slam some water. It's like the most refreshing thing on the planet too. Like when you really need it, you just pour that water out and just throw it down and you're just like, oh my goodness, so rejuvenating. And then all of a sudden you're like, if you're like me, you're still like halfway awake and then you just don't fall asleep ever again.
Right.
It's like, all right, cool. Today's gonna suck because I'm gonna be tired all day. I'm going a little out of my way, just because, like you said, we're, oh, you know what? Nah, forget you guys.
I'm a little scared of double. I was gonna say, I think I'm gonna avoid those guys. I'm not, I don't feel comfortable enough doing the double.
I want levels. Don't get me wrong, okay? But let's be reasonable. Let's be reasonable.
I would love to get to the point where I do feel comfortable enough to do a double battle, but today is not that day.
I'll do them every once in a while. It just depends on like where we're at. Like when everything is evenly leveled with me, I would rather not. Especially if I face this and plus something that's like just as harsh, like maybe another Greninja perhaps, wouldn't be fun.
No, especially since you know they're just running around out there with Protean.
Absolutely,
it makes it even more terrifying.
I mean, I feel a lot better since I have one on my team, but
that's true.
Okay, hey, hold on, man. I know you're gonna need to get up to like your 4th or 5th rollout to like actually hurt me here, but let's put it away. Let's put it away.
Very nice. We've reached the point I'm realizing where everything is fully evolved, and I'm like, that's what part of the reason everything's getting so difficult is everything's just a fully evolved beefy boy.
That is true. Yeah, so I guess it gives us even more reason to not want to deal with the double battles. Because, you know, we're not just gonna...
This might hurt a little bit. You can eat that up, Caggiano. Ooh, golly! That's a lot of damage.
Got the outspeed, though. Look at Caggiano. He don't care.
He's holding his own. We've talked about it. Kyurem!
Yes, icy boy.
Let's see.
If Kyurem looks like a ice/rock sculpture that was done by like the worst sculptor in the planet, and he was just like, "It's done. Look at my creation. It's amazing."
I guess I'll let Tumble Drum take this, because at least I can't be hit by Dragon-type moves, but I also can't hit this thing very hard.
What does Lucky Chant do?
I think it means you can't crit him.
Oh, no crits. That's fine. Remember? That's fine. That just means you'll live one more time. Good for you. So
Glaciate! Okay, alright, that's not too bad.
I'm having a much easier time than you are.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
I will say this Kyurem, I guess to fit it on the screen, they had to like shrink him a little bit because he looks like a miniature figurine compared to my Wigglytuff. It's very small.
He does. He does look very tiny, like a little baby Kyurem.
Little baby Kyurem.
Yeah, he's just adorable. Like, I don't know. I wonder what the size of
Tumble Drum. That was some good damage.
Did you take out a Kyurem with just Tumble Drum by itself?
I did. Wow. And a Thundurus. What's happening?
Oh, Thundurus. Nice.
Oh.
You want to borrow the Garchomp? You can have him. I don't need him right now. I went out, see the legendaries that I'm going up against, I just have answers for. So it's like I'm not even scared.
I'm gonna stay into Tumble Drum. I think he's pretty strong on the special side, and I've already got 2 echoed voices up, so that continues to build turn over turn.
I'm happy to see that Tumble Drum got a skull added to its belt.
Yeah, I think that is her first knockout, so that's exciting.
Theta Emerald.
Ate that up too. Look at that special defense. Oh my goodness, Tumble Drum, you're so strong.
Yeah, Tumble Drum with echo voice is just like.
You know why? You know what? I didn't even realize that Kiram used Scary Face on me, so I got a competitive boost.
Oh,
that's why I did so much damage.
There you go. Okay, so I don't know if this was a thing that they had in Theta Emerald before, or I mean just in Emerald in general, and if they didn't, props to you Theta Emerald developers out there, because after the repel goes away, you don't have to go digging into your bag for another. It just goes.
That's definitely not something that they had in the original. I'm pretty sure that's a great quality of life feature.
Yeah,
though.
I know in Gen 6 they did, but I think that's when it started, right? Or maybe it's Gen 5?
I think you're correct. Yeah, there's been so many. What's your favorite? I know this isn't a Wednesday, so not necessarily. But if you guys want to answer in the comments, you can. But we've had a lot of great quality of life features. Poison, not. First they did poison, leaving you at 1 HP instead of killing you, and then they made it so that it just doesn't affect you off screen at all. We've got the ability that they had later in games of your Pokemon status to like scratch their head and make it go away. The repel thing. What's your favorite of all of the quality of life changes over the years?
Boy, that did a lot. That's a tough thing to answer, because the ones that you mentioned would probably be the best ones. I gotta say that the repel one I'm definitely a huge fan of.
I do love the repel one.
Especially when you're trying to just get through some super long cave like a Victory Road or something. It's very nice that you don't have to go digging in the bag. Kind of like, no, actually, the best one was actually back in Gen 2. When
this is not what I thought you were gonna say.
You remember, I mean, because I feel like we take it for granted now because it's been a part of the game for so long. But you remember how back in Gen 1, where anytime you wanted to cut a tree, anytime you wanted to surf,
oh my god,
you'd have to, just like repels, you had to go back into the menu and go pick the Pokemon and pick the thing and then do
instead of just getting the. Okay, I agree with you there. That was a great first step. My favorite next step, where they took that even farther, was Gen 7, where they said, to heck with cutting trees, to heck with surf, to heck with strength, to heck with rock smash. We're just going to give you a Pokemon that does that so you don't have to waste up a valuable move on your slot. Getting rid of HMs, for me,
that is true.
I don't know if you would just call that a quality of life. It's a pretty major like game design choice change, but the quality of life changes to be able to like not have to have Flash on a Pokemon, or Defog, oh my gosh.
That is
or
true.
Having your water type, especially in this game. Gen 3 is notoriously awful.
I don't know, now
when
I
you
feel
have
like
a water type in this game, get ready, because it's gonna know Waterfall, Dive, and Surf. You can have fun with that last move slot.
Yeah, that's fair. I just now feel like, though, after that move in Gen 7, that we're just gonna see like a bunch of Bidoof and Bibarel on the side of the road with "will work for food" signs out there. It's like, we're out of work now.
They are. Yeah, it was for Linoon in this generation. Linoon and Pelipper, those were 2 pretty clutch mods for me. I think I talked about it in the last episode when we talked about leveling up your starter to a level of billion, and I had Pelipper for fly, dive, surf.
Right.
All the classics.
Yeah. At least they had a spot to do something. So it's like they were useful in some way, but it's like, now what? It's like you're never going to use them legitimately on any kind of a playthrough. I mean, I guess you could use anything on a playthrough, but let's be honest, that's not quite as fun. Like, there are Pokemon out there that aren't very good, but they're fun to use anyway, just because they're good Pokemon to look at, or their movesets are kind of interesting. Like Eradicate with like Bubble Beam and Thunderbolt, for example.
Oh yeah.
But
ooh, a Charizard, yucky.
Yeah, there's a lot of Pokemon out there like Bibarel, for example, that they don't have a niche outside of just HM usage, and it's just like, well, now that that's gone, sorry, I guess you're just gonna be Pokedex fodder. Like,
right,
we're gonna get you for the entry, and that's it.
This Charizard kind of bodies me.
Hey, this place looks familiar.
Yeah, we've been here.
Yeah, should I walk into Brawly's gym and show him all my Pokemon and be like,
hey, we're back, remember me?
Make him look more pathetic than he already is.
Yeah.
It's like, please don't hurt me. And that's when we be like, what if they had like a Pokemon game where you just became this evil kid? Like, you start off as a kid who doesn't have much power at all, but then you start training all your Pokemon, they become more powerful. Then all of a sudden your mind is just poisoned with all of this power. And now you're just like hell-bent on like taking over the world or so. I don't know. It's work in progress in my head. Just work with me here. So I'm just like,
I would like that.
yeah, I don't know. So it's like he walks into like past gyms after his Pokemon have gotten super powerful, and then he's just like, bow before me, your new leader. And then the game ends after you defeat the most powerful trainer after that, which I guess would be the champion. And then you like kick him off a cliff. I don't know, Kazuya style in Tekken, something like that. I don't know. Maybe
Might have to
just
raise
being too
the
violent.
E rating on most Pokemon games. I don't know if Nintendo would go for it, but I would love it for like a spin-off
That would be great.
Pokemon game.
Yeah,
Although I'm sure they would. Nintendo doesn't always like those. They would probably send it to the Shadow Realm.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I know they were having issues with like people making ROMs and putting them out there. I know that was a thing for a little while, but
Yeah, I remember there was one that I tried to play, and I think I did a playthrough. I only did like 4 episodes of it. I don't remember why. It seemed really solid, but it was Pokemon Uranium. Pokemon Uranium like came out, and everyone was losing their mind over it. They're like, "This is the greatest ROM ever created," and then Nintendo said, "No, it's not."
nope.
Obviously, you can still find it in many portions of the internet, but the website got like shut down, so you couldn't get it from the main site, which is
This Manectric,
super nice.
this Manectric was so nice that when I sand tombed it and got it down to sand tomb damage, it decided to roar me and bring out Finster so that it could get some levels.
That's really nice of it.
Oh wait, it didn't do
sand.
sand. Why didn't it do sand tomb damage? Because is my Garchomp gone? Is that why? Well, either way.
Oh, maybe.
That's fine.
I didn't know that only stayed around while you're Pokemon.
Yeah, right. I just assumed like the Sands tomb would still be whipping up, you know? I don't understand why it go. It's kind of like Fire Spin too. It's like you don't need me out there controlling it, so you know.
Right.
But what do I know? I'm just a silly boy that plays these silly games and tries to insert logic into everything.
I am proud to say when I was fighting that Charizard, we had some nice character development for me. I had been outspeeding the Charizard with Kilauea the entire time, but just in case there was a speed tie, I decided to switch out of Kilauea.
Nice.
Or sorry, I decided to use a potion to make sure that it was safe.
Nice, nice. I like it.
proud of
I like
myself.
it. I just, I don't know if we've talked about this on camera since it's happened, but we did go back, and I'm sure a lot of you probably caught it and wondering what happened and why the Sandslash outsped after the Rufflet outsped so many times. And apparently there was one time where the Sandslash did get an outspeed, which, you know, would have indicated a speed tie at that point, but
Yeah, but I
neither
just
one of
didn't
us
pick
caught
it
it.
up.
Neither one of us saw it.
Yeah, I can't remember how many. You did the math. I think there were like six turns where we both attacked simultaneously, and I won the speed tie in 5 of them, and he won in 1 of them.
Yep.
And then the second time, of course, at the end when he killed me. But,
And to think,
but such a small amount of wins that I didn't even pick up that it was a speed
and
tie,
that
which
was
is just
the
very
only
sad.
that was the only way that you were losing Rufflet. Let's be honest, because if you noticed that it was outspeeding you the whole time, like you would have been potioning, right?
Yep,
you
absolutely.
definitely would have known to do that. And then since you were seeing the outspeeds the whole time, like if you were naturally outspeeding it, you would have killed it. So yeah, what took for Rufflet to die was a speed tie where it only showed us Sandslash outspeeding once. That's the only indicator we got. So it was just destined.
It was very rude. It was very sad. It's a
Yeah.
shame. Well, I don't know. I'm pretty happy. I like Tumble Drum on the team now. Tumble Drum's doing okay things for me, especially when it gets that competitive boost. But I do love Braviary's got a special place in the channel's history. So I would have liked to see Rufflet Jimothy grew up to be a Braviary, but that's okay.
Dude, do you want to see me 1v1 a Metagross with a Vullaby? No, I probably shouldn't. I should probably just because Metagross is still probably gonna have a rock move. Well, a steel move no matter what's gonna. I'm not gonna mess around with that. I'm not gonna mess around with bad juju.
There you go.
I'm gonna be smart. We're gonna do it the right way. Vullaby will have its day one day.
Just in the interest of time, because oh god, there's double battles. I know we do want experience, but I also want these encounters.
Yeah, I am
Okay,
taking.
I just hit 108, so I skipped a couple of trainers, and I believe it is my encounter first this time around?
Yep, you are correct, sir.
Okay, well in that case, I'm gonna go ahead and get this 108 encounter, because we do want to make sure we get both of these. This and the sunken ship, abandoned ship. We have 2 encounters we wanted to squeeze in today. We can always come
Absolutely.
back and fight the trainers later. I'd
think
be
you're
interested to know what the lovely people in the comments have to say. Do you guys like seeing the random trainer battles? I know that in this realm anything can happen at any moment, so maybe that's kind of exciting to see. But I also know it can be a little time consuming.
Let's
All right,
see.
Come on.
Am I gonna be able to?
Oh,
make...
that's is that
Ooh.
primary ice?
I think you might be right, actually.
Is that new? No. Oh wait, Aurora's rock.
Wait, Aurora's,
Right,
yeah, Aurora's is rock. You're right. Sorry,
I think this may be a potentially new pair, and I would love a Mamoswine.
Dude, that would be amazing.
Only thing that stinks is I can't paralyze this thing.
So since you're in the middle of that, I'm gonna get a repel just to be safe, just to make sure I cross into 108 safely.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I don't have a repel. Not a regular repel, I should say. Oh, there's 108. I'm
There's
here.
108.
Okay,
All right, come on. Something sweet, something juicy, a new pair. Ground's new, right?
I think so. Garchomp is.
And that's a
this
primary
a pair?
dragon. It's a pair.
Oh my
Okay.
god! The ice weaknesses.
Yeah, you have 2 dragon ground types eventually.
But I'm happy. I'm happy.
I love Flygon, dude. I'll trade you. I love Flygon so much.
Oh man.
Well, okay, hold on. I need to check. Let me double check because if I think Piloswine's primary ice.
I'm pretty
but if
sure.
it's primary ground, then
Oh,
you'll have
yeah.
to get a new encounter.
That's a
Let
great.
me double check.
That's a great point. I didn't even think about
It
that.
is primary ice.
Okay, good. Because here's another thing: is that if you told me the opposite end, I would have had to attempted to kill this thing with a Volibee because I'm pretty sure I'm arena trapped, or I'm gonna assume I am.
Oh shoot! Yeah, probably.
I very well
I don't
could
think
be.
you'll have too much to hit you with.
I think Aurora's could eat whatever a Trapinch has, like even ground-wise. I bet. I want to Thunder Wave it. No, I can't Thunder Wave it. It's ground.
I also can't Thunder Wave it. I might just throw some balls.
I'm just gonna
I might
hit.
just throw some balls.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
Oh, a new pair. Let's freaking go,
Okay,
dude.
Finster has 55 base attack. Like, I think I can hit it once even with stab, wouldn't you think? At least just one time? I would think so.
You're only 9 levels up. Oh, it is a little baby Trapinch.
Yeah, that's true. I'll use punishment.
I
We saw
see
how bad a damage that did. I'll do one punishment.
Oh my god, I threw up.
How did that do so much all of a sudden?
I threw up. Well, Trapinch's stats are atrocious.
I mean, true, but I mean, Volibee's attack, like Mandibuzz has 55 base attack. Like what?
That's true.
Anyway, I'm happy now. I mean, we got it in the red. We're good to go.
That'll make it a lot easier for sure.
All right, let's just.
I don't think I can attack this thing with anything, unfortunately.
Well, I'm glad I didn't pluck it because it would be dead right now. So
that would have sent it to the shadow.
yeah.
realm
So
for
you
sure.
made the right call. You made the right call, sir. But look at
I'm
that!
gonna go into Tubble Drum.
Now it's all up to you, my boy. You can do it. I believe in you.
I bet I can gyro ball this thing. My regular attack is so bad.
Yeah, just throw a
Even though
euro
it's
at
super
it.
effective, I bet I can throw a little Arby's 2 for €6 at this thing.
If anything, you're gonna.
That was a
That's a
crit.
crit,
Okay,
too.
we're good. I can weaken this thing all the doodah day.
Yeah, I just figure.
Dude, if I get a Mamoswine, I'm so excited.
I just figure if you throw a euro at it, it actually might heal it. You know?
Yeah.
I mean,
he does look like he would scarf down a euro.
yeah. Like if you want to damage it, you'd have to like sneak some like poison into the euro or something. Maybe you put like some, I don't know, mustard on it and just like
Ooh,
scare him.
That would
you know?
be. I don't like that combo. I'm
maybe
not a
s-
huge mustard guy.
Maybe some rancid mayonnaise. Yeah, I know, but like the point is to make him hate it. So like maybe if you
Oh,
had
I
your
see. I
type-
see.
Yeah.
Well, I like mustard only on like a nice soft pretzel. I'll tear up a soft pretzel with mustard. Any other situation, not a big mustard guy.
Yeah, mustard can only go on a few things, really. Like, I could...
Okay, man, Piloswine, you gotta though. You gotta help me out here because you're making me waste a lot of money, and I don't have a lot of that.
Let's see here. If I'm gonna call a Flygon anything, what am I gonna call it?
Why did he? I'm so bad.
Oh, what'd you do? I thought you
I used a second hyper potion instead of a Pokeball. This is why I don't have any money.
Nice.
Also because I can't catch anything. You piece!
I'm gonna call this thing... Okay, what's the first thing that comes to mind? When I look at a Trapinch, I see, like a... what do I see? I see... I don't know, I just see a Trapinch. I'm trying to find ways to associate, like, a thing to a thing to a thing to make a connection with a nickname. I'm just gonna call it Vincent. I don't care.
Vincent.
I don't know, a Flygon looks like it would be like a Vincent, maybe. I mean, I feel like I have time to think about this because you're kind of in the trenches with a Piloswine right
We're
now.
gonna be catching this thing for the next 45 minutes, so just prepare. I am gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna do another.
No, I can't.
Oh, he's using takedown.
Oh,
Come on,
that's
I'm
pain.
gonna punch.
That's pain.
If I don't catch this thing, I'm gonna be so mad. My luck with catching Pokemon in this game has been so stinky.
It has.
Thank you,
Yes!
Piloswine.
Yes!
That is a freaking new pair that is a team of 5. You do still be swimming in those ice weaknesses, which is
I
a
know.
little scary.
Okay, when I think of flying, I think of... No, actually, when I think of Flygon, I think of green. When I think of green, I think of money. When I think of money, I think of presidents on money. When I think of presidents on money, I think of... Who was the only president that wasn't on a dollar bill? Well, I guess there's a couple of them.
Oh,
Hamilton.
Wait, no, Jefferson was on the 10.
It's gonna be Hamilton. Like Alexander Hamilton from the $10 bill. That's who it was, right?
I think he was either on the 10 or the 20. I cannot remember.
Thomas Jefferson was the 20. I'm pretty sure.
He's on the 20. Okay.
I know, it's amazing like how we don't really know this anymore, because how much of us really carry cash anymore? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure it was Hamilton that was on the 10. If I'm wrong about that, I'm gonna feel so stupid, but that's okay. We're just gonna go with it. I'm gonna potion up Hamilton because it's technically a part of the team right now, which is really cool.
It is, and it can.
No!
Uh-oh.
I got spotted!
Oh, I was gonna try to. If you want to just make a beeline for the sunken ship, there are but some trainers on the sunken ship, but I think we can avoid most of them. There's like a little patch of water that we're looking for to try to get another encounter. We can squeeze that one in.
All right.
What did he just do? Did he just?
Oh Jesus!
Did he just,
I forgot to
did he just
repel.
dig? Oh, I also forgot to repel. Did he dig?
Look
What
at
did he just do?
Luminion. Look at
He
it.
bounced. Oh, that might hurt.
Oh,
okay.
Careful.
Didn't hurt too bad.
Careful
Didn't
now.
hurt too bad. I just saw the Diggersby disappear, and I was like, surely he. Okay, this time he digs underground.
All right, where are my super repels? Because I'm not about to deal with that again. There we go. Let's get on with our journey so we can get another encounter. There it is. Look at that.
I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
All right.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. All right, sunken ship.
This time, oh, hey, Josh. Hey, Josh, hey.
Ish.
You know what could possibly happen with this encounter?
Nope, I don't.
Me neither. I'm not even gonna.
I am unfamiliar with the concept that you refer to.
Yeah, I'm not gonna attempt that kind of energy. So let's just.
I believe the water we're looking for is on the 2nd floor. We are gonna have to avoid a spinner, which is not super duper exciting.
Oh, I thought like we could just encounter. Apparently not.
No, it's some water, and I can't remember if we can. We either have to like surf on it to get the encounter, or we have to swim on it to get the encounter.
It's-
Okay, there, I see it.
It's on
so
the
if you go down to the 2nd floor.
Oh, down. You mean like the basement?
Yeah, if you go down there, it is this middle door right here.
Like right by this sailor guy?
Yeah,
Okay, can I get by? Oh yeah, he's not gonna turn around. He's not even paying attention. He don't care.
and there's some water here, and I believe we can either fish. This is called abandoned ship, so it's a new encounter. I believe we can either fish or surf. I can't remember.
I'm gonna get out the
But one of the two ways works.
rod. I want to use the rod. Let's do it.
Well, we haven't pulled out our rod in a couple of
You ready to pull out our rods, Jeff?
Not really.
Well,
wrong website.
Whether you want me to or not, I'm standing in front of the water. I'm gonna pull out a rod and whiz out the line. Alright, I'm done. Sorry. Anyway, let's get the encounter because
Yeah.
every time that a rod has to come out, I gotta be a child.
Let's see if we can get you something that. Oh, it's been a while. We forgot.
Probably.
You gotta warm up.
Probably
you know,
the
it's
only
been a
Pokemon
couple-
that's in there. Okay, got that one. Let's go.
All right, let's see. You need like a steel type. You need. Oh my God! I'll tell you what. Even though we have a normal type, I am not in love with Wigglytuff. So if I get something sick here, although I don't know if you want to Regigigas with slow start, but it's a potential. That's a potential mon.
Yeah, that very much is. Of all the legendaries I had to get,
Yeah, holy.
had to be this.
Let's see what I can get to potentially match. Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, it would if I got something here that could pair with that, it would remove one ice weakness from your team, and you wouldn't have to get Vullaby to 54. So potentially good. Let's see if I can pull a dark type here.
This
if I
Regigigas
can
just fire punched me and it did 10 damage. I just want to announce how.
No, I got my own Sonon. Dang it!
That's a shame.
Oh, dang it! Too many water types, dude. They're everywhere.
Yeah, now it's like it's gonna be really hard to like see this ever joining the team at this point.
Yeah,
Just
I
like-
mean, we'd have to lose the current Greninja to add a second Greninja.
Right. I can hit this thing at least one time, I would imagine. Just once.
He's pretty beefy.
Yeah. That was a crit too. I'm gonna do it again.
That's a crit. Yeah, you're good.
This thing's got Fire Punch. That's cute. That's a crit. That's also cute. But the thing is, I need to make sure I catch this thing in 5 turns, or else it's just gonna keep getting stronger. That's another crit.
Wow.
Crit City over here. What do we got? Super luck on both of these, or what's happening? Do we have Bobo like watching over the battle? Miss you, Bobo. I miss you.
We do miss Bobo.
All right, Regigigas, just make this easy on me.
See if we can capture this thing. I agree. Although it's a starter, so it's probably gonna make this difficult on me too. This is my.
Oh yeah.
Oh, peace. Is this my second? This is my third. Oh, it's not fully evolved. Frogadir's not fully evolved, but it is my third starter. Meganium, Empoleon, and.
Oh, you got.
No! Oh my god.
You got more than that. You had Frogadier. You had Typhlosion. You had what else? You had a lot
Meganium,
you had like 5
God.
starters.
Yeah, it's been a bunch.
Yeah, Meganium,
Wait,
Empoleon, Frogadier.
wait, did you say I already had a have I already had a Froakie?
No, you got a Braixen. I was just naming them
Oh,
off.
Braixen,
Yeah.
that's who it was.
Okay, so, oh man, do we feel like we should have a ball count on these things? Do you think, or no?
I like this pair. I'd like to add it to the box. I am, of course, as always, strapped for money, so little tough. If he leaves his slow start and it suddenly seems like
it's gone now. Like I'm gonna find out like what it's doing hit wise here pretty soon.
Yeah,
but
if it seems like he may like send you to the Shadow Realm, then I'm good for it.
Okay, we're good. We're good.
Oh
we're good.
wow,
we're good.
That was quad effective and it only did that.
That was quite effective. I didn't hurt it, so that's probably why. And I am 12 levels above too, so.
That's true. That's true. Wow.
This thing is gonna suck to catch.
He was hiding that one.
This thing is gonna be horrific to catch.
Yeah.
All right, let's
this
see.
Frogadier's being a little rude to me as well, and I don't think I can hit it anymore.
I need to be careful now because I'm pretty far down in health because I'm getting hit with these revenges now, so I need to be careful. Careful, Josh.
All right, I got mine.
Oh, you got yours? Okay, fine.
I got mine.
Pressure's on. All right, Auroras, you're gonna have to take a bunch of hits. We got a paralyzed boy on the screen here. Regigigas, brother, please.
Just get in the ball.
For the love of all that is holy,
just stay in the
ball. All right. Well,
Boya punch.
Anyway, now I wish that we were flipping around as far as like who's recording sound just for today, so that I could start doing
so
the
you can
speed up
zoom.
thing.
Yeah. Usually I'm playing catch up with Bubble Frog.
Gosh, this is gonna be horrible. I can't believe that I can't even get a 2-shake right now. Like I got it down about as far as I can get it right now. So I don't get it. I could take a crit. I could take 60 damage for a crit. So I'm not afraid yet. But next hit, I'm gonna have to heal up. Oh man, this is pain.
He's so low too. You got him to such low HP.
I know. It's like now what, man? This is gonna be an expensive catch. But now I feel like I'm in so far that I just have to keep going. I have to. Is down B a thing anymore? Is that a thing? Okay, I gotta heal up.
I always did. I mashed A. That was my go-to guaranteed catch strategy. Was mashing A.
Mash A. I might have to start mashing A. You know what? Even if we don't catch these, we got a 5th pair, which is nice. But this is personal at this point. This is personal.
All right, goodbye, Frogadier.
Regigigas with all the G's in your name. Ah! I don't think I've gotten 1 2-shake yet. Not even one. Not even one.
That's very sad. Well, while you're doing that, I'm gonna go around. I imagine we'll just start the next episode over at Slateport. Since we got some encounters to take care of over there. We can always come back and grind these trainers later, which I probably will because we got a new pair we want to get up.
I have a question.
Yeah, go for it.
How did you catch a Jirachi? How did you do it?
With a Pokeball. We didn't even have Great Balls unlocked at that point. Let's go!
Yes!
Just like that, baby.
Dude.
That's how I caught it.
I know that this doesn't work in this game, or at least I don't think it does, but I was totally pressing down B. That has to be coincidence,
exactly
right?
How I did it. Exactly how I did it.
Anybody who's played Theta Emerald, I'm assuming that's not a thing, right? Because I mean, if the hackers did, I mean that's incredible that they did. But
genius, and I will be using it in every future one.
Well, let's see. All right, I'm not even gonna mess around with the name on this one. I'm just gonna call it. I don't know. I'm thinking of 7 Dwarves, and the first thing that came up was Dopey, because it's just
Dopey.
kind of. It's gotta be something that's like. I'll just put dope. It's a dope. It's just a dope. Yeah, I feel like it needs a bad nickname because of how poorly it treated me. Are you outside
I'm
of
in Slateport.
Alright.
I made it to Slateport. So if you want to go ahead and start wrapping us up while you're on your way there, or even like you could end it here and we can just smash cut.
Yeah,
boom, next episode we're in Slateport.
That's what I think I'll do. So I'm actually gonna step outside of the ship just to do that much at least. But we did run a little overtime, but I'm gonna blame it on that gosh darn Regigigas, because I thought we were motoring along pretty good. We actually did everything that we set out to do today, which how often does that happen, Josh? Like never?
Not often.
Not really. So I mean that's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. But so as you can see, we got a 5th pair, which is always exciting. We have not tempted Schmolsteam Schmarma yet. It rhymes with that. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I don't either. I don't even know why it came into my head. But anyways, so on the next episode, which will be over on Just Jershin's channel, links in the description below. Be sure to hit the like button on this video, as well as the subscription button and the notification bell on each of our channels, so you know when the next episode goes live, which will be Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central. In the next episode, we will be making our way towards Slateport and do some new Moville shenanigans, get some more encounters, and start to make our way towards Fortree City. But Josh, I started to cramp out in my brain for some reason. So let me just reset myself. Okay. Josh, is there anything else you'd like to say? That's what I was reaching for.
I'm excited. I don't want to tempt that mysterious phrase that you've mentioned, but I am excited to at least have 5 members on the team and potentially add even more power to the PC in the next episode.
That would be quite nice, and if you want to see if that's possible, be sure to tune in for the next episode. But other than that, guys, we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.